Testing, testing. Testing. Got a new. I can't swear at the beginning of the videos. Got a new mic. Let's see how well this one lasts. Hopefully there's no bad static in the background after using it for a bit. Okay. For you Americans out there, you know that there's a special day that happens around this time, or, well, it's already been passed as I'm recording this because I like doing shit late. But there's a very important day that happens in July for us Americans. Yep. 4th of July, Independence Day. That's what you know. We celebrate our victory over the British, you know. We set off fireworks, we be patriotic, we salute the flag, whatever. All that jazz. So, with Independence Day coming by, I had to celebrate it in the only way I know at the moment. And it's by listening to Pink Tape. Yes! Yes! The long-awaited album, mixtape, project, the long-awaited project by Lil Uzi Vert finally dropped. I gotta remember that Lil Uzi goes by they, them, so hopefully I don't mess that up. I'll try my best. So, disclaimer there. No notes, so, cause fuck it, already too late for that. The Pink Tape dropped, and, spoiler alert, I liked it. I really liked it. Of course, I always do have my gripes when projects or albums are like 24 plus songs. Yeah, I'll get to that later, but overall I really enjoyed the project because you had rapping Lil Uzi Vert, you had rockstar Lil Uzi Vert, you had baby metal. Anyway, I like the project. I still listen to it a lot, even though it just came out like a few weeks ago. Just look at the album cover. Look how patriotic that is. I salute that flag. Probably one of the greatest flags in the world, to be honest. But anyway, I like the album. I like Lil Uzi Vert, obviously. What else is there to say but just talk about the tracks on the album? So, since this is no notes, I'm kind of just freestyling. So, the project starts out with probably one of the best songs on the album, Flood to the Face. Oh man, it's just a really good intro song that like it really gets your energy pumping, which is a pretty common feeling throughout the album. Uzi knows how to do intro songs, that's for sure. Also, he has sexual intercourse with 8 women a day. That's a lot of intercourse. that's a lot of sex. Oh my god, dude, the chorus is fucking great. It's just one of the best songs on the album. And it's the first song, so I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I just really like the song. I think I said on Twitter that's top 3, in my opinion, on the album. Then we get into another banger. We get into that rockstar Uzi, you know, fucking Suicide Doors. You know, he's kind of he had that little snippet of whatever the hell, talking about Uzi being, I guess, feminine or whatever, and then Uzi just, you know, just saying fuck you and just talking his shit. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, and that shit. You'll hear that a lot on the album, that's for sure. And sometimes it can get a little goofy, but hell, I respect Uzi for doing that. I feel like bitch, I'm the crow. I feel like bitch, I'm the crow. And there's a line that says, tap my name on your ass and your toes. So, album starts out with 2 bangers. And then we get into, yeah, fuck it, I'll say it, it's a banger too. I like A. Featuring Travis Scott. Hey man, you know what album's on the way? It's Travis Scott. I do not have $2,000 to go to fucking Egypt, so anyway, even though A has Travis Scott rapping about the gritty, the beat by Benny X is amazing. It's so good that I don't even care that he's talking about the gritty, even though it's a goofy ass line. It's a super goofy line, but I don't care. The energy for me outweighs that stupid line. If Travis raps about the gritty on Utopia, then I mean he did mention Mo Bamba on Astroworld, but then again Mo Bamba's a pretty sick song. Yeah, 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 yeah. My neck is filled with the water. Fuck around and take your daughter if she's 18 and older. Okay, even though some people don't like the song, I know for sure that it is going to be a rager live, because I saw a video on Twitter of Travis Scott performing the song, and I'm like, okay, this is definitely going to be one of those songs that are way better live, and I can be assured of that. Even though if I for some reason if I don't see Uzi live or Travis live, I'm gonna be very sad. Now I gotta worry about Travis Scott, Lil Uzi Vert, and Cardi tickets. Oh my god. My wallet is so screwed. But I'll get to that later. Seeing A live, I feel like has to be a must at this point. You know, then we get Crush 'Em. I don't really have too much to say about it, but it's another one that's also very energetic, so plus you can't really say much when they are just saying crush him for God knows how long. But the energy's there. That's probably gonna be a good keyword for this video. Energetic, energy. We get another one of those rock ragers in Amped. You know, another one of those rock ragers where you go, I need water. See, like, one of the things I like about this is, like, I do like rock and metal elements, but there are gonna be times where it's a little iffy. I like Amped. Then we get X2. The beat is it is very bubbly. It's very, I don't know if I've heard that from somewhere else, but that's probably one of the best ways to describe X2 or ×2, whichever way you want to pronounce it. It's very bubbly. Then again, Ken Carson did produce it. This is the closest we got to an Uzi Opium label crossover. I mean, we did almost get a Cardi feature, but for some reason they turned Playboy Cardi into Don Toliver. But I mean, in X2 I gotta stop. It's not he, it's they. They mentioned the Vamps. They mentioned Ken, they mentioned Lone. There is a video of Uzi shouting them out. Shout out to Ken, shout out to Lone. It's the only time you'll see the Vamps linking up with the Wolves. Oh, I love that video, man. It's such Uzi's so goated, man. Then we go on to Died and Came Back. Like, again, I like the energy on this one, but there are some kind of there are some laughable lines on there, you know. Rigatoni is not spaghetti. What's the other one? Oh, I'm never faking. I dress like I'm Asian. It just reminds me of that one Drake line. But then again, there are pictures of Uzi hanging out with Asian women in the cover shoot for their album cover. And using only Asian specific women aside, those pictures were pretty hard, I'm not gonna lie. And then again, there are a lot of how the fuck am I gonna word this? There are a bunch of Japanese and anime aesthetics, and I'm trying to explain that in the least racist way possible. It feels like there is a lot of Asian things dipped in this album. I mean, yeah. That's just how it is. Even with those lines, the chorus I find, I don't know why, I just find the flow of the chorus really catchy. Dude, it's not spaghetti, same spaghetti. I don't know why the flow, the chorus is just so catchy to me. Maybe it's just because I keep thinking of that spaghetti line. But you got Spin Again. I really don't have too much to say about it. It's probably one of the most forgettable tracks for me, to be honest. I basically really remember that track because he references Ice Spice and that whole drama at that award show. I think it was the BET Awards. It's a whatever song. He did call himself. Oh fuck! I gotta stop. They They. Uzi Vert is they, them. They did, they did call themselves a dog though. So, I'll give you a thumbs up for that. They called themselves a pit bull. Well, a dog. Well, a dog, mutt, pit. Uzi do got that dog in him. So, especially with those noises he's making. I can't do it. I can't do it. I need a vocal coach. I need a vocal coach. Oh yeah. I think it was Spin Again. I think it was Spit Again and Flood of the Face where Uzi mentions that people thought he was gay. Obviously a direct reference from the hit song New Tank. I don't know why people think they're gay. You know what they say. They thought I was gay. I got me some thoughts. They thought I was gay. Oh fuck, man. I can't believe it, man. Then we get that fire, which when I first heard it, I thought there was a hidden Jaleel feature on there. Because if you listen to the song, it's the first thing you hear is something that sounds like Jaleel, but I think it's not Jaleel. I think it's actually Uzi. Let me fact check that for you guys real quick. Okay, yeah. Well, Genius says that it's Uzi, kind of doing a what's the word? Shout out or paying homage to Jaleel. So they're basically doing the Jaleel flow. It's one of those. It's another one of those things where it's just like one of those energetic ones. I don't really have too much to say about. I will say though, it is pretty surprising how, I don't know why, but I find it really surprising how Lil Uzi sounds really close to Jaleel. For me to think that was actually Jaleel. Shout out to Jaleel though. That guy is a unit. And I saw a video earlier today of him stage diving into the crowd, which he does a lot, but he did like a whole ass swanton bomb into the crowd. But before that, I did see a video of this fan during a Ski Mask performance where he basically did the same thing, but the crowd just moved out of the entire way. For that Ski Mask fan, it could have ended really horribly. But Jaleel, on the other hand, that crowd was lifting that boy up to the best of their ability. Then again, it's hard to lift a tank. So, after that fire, we get I Gotta, which kind of reminds me of Died and Came Back with that whole like horn instrumentation type production. It's like, it feels like a little bit more epic. There's not really as many eyebrow raising lines as from Died and Came Back. So yeah, I can bob my head to the song, but I mean, I also don't really have too much to say about it. Then we get to Endless Fashion, which is probably least favorite song off the album. And that's just because they're taking, was it like a sample interpolation off of the Blues song, and all I can think about is that other interpolation of the Blues song, that I'm Feeling Alright song, and it's like we did not need to we did not need this type of song again. That's for sure. I won't even go in too deep about the whole make my ass great again line. You know, shout out to Nicki Minaj. Then Mama, I'm Sorry. It does have that it does also reference other songs like Somebody That I Used to Know and Hate Being Sober. So, you know, how do you pronounce that artist's name? Gotti? Oh, Gotye. Having Gotye, whatever. Having Gotye and Chief Keef referenced in the same song. Yeah, that happened. It's a decent little somber cut. Even though they're kind of talking about doing drugs and drinking, which is extreme. I'll just leave it at that. Then we get All Alone. I know I haven't really been saying too many positive things about the album, but most of the songs I do enjoy. It's not like they're really skips, but you know, we got All Alone, where it's them talking about a girl being all alone, and stunting their money. They can practically provide for their grandchildren, which is nice. It really is nice to know that you are able to be able to provide money and wealth for generations. It's nice to know that you can be a supportive person. That's one takeaway you can get from this song. But Uzi also has a line that says, "My circle tight just like some Cheerios." Fruity Pebble diamonds hidden like a bowl of cereal. What even do I don't know. It's a yeah. But we get to another Uzi banger. We get another Uzi banger. You know what's next? That's right. Nakamura. Oh my god. So, if you listen to the song, you know it it literally takes Shinsuke Nakamura's theme song, and Uzi made a banger track out of it. And it's one of my favorite tracks on the album. And not just because I'm a biased wrestling fan and I know who Shinsuke Nakamura is, and I love Shinsuke Nakamura because he's the greatest wrestler of all time. Okay, maybe I'm kind of riding too hard. One of the greatest wrestlers of all time. That aside, the song is still a banger, and I'm pretty sure most people can agree with that, even if they don't have too much knowledge on Shinsuke Nakamura. But oh my god, I would love to hear Nakamura live. It's so good. It's so good. Where's that fucking line? They thought I fell off and I said I would be back on. No, that's not the line. Feel like Nakamura jumping off the top, dog. What else do I have to say? Banger line. Even though technically he never really came off the top rope. He came off from the second middle rope, but I don't care. This song is still good enough, so fuck you. Thank you, Lil Uzi Vert, for helping Nakamura get that boost in recognition, because he definitely deserves his flowers. Thank you, Uzi Vert. Arigato, Nakamura-san. God, that was... Anyway, we get Just Wanna Rock, which is one of Uzi's most popular songs. I mean, I like it. It's a fun song, but I do feel like another verse could have been added. But hey, say it with me. The energy is there, and it's great energy. And plus, shout out to Ludwig. Shout out to Ludwig, making a fire dance, I guess. Shout out to all the people getting sturdy on this song. This ain't what you want. I can't fucking do it. Yeah, I can't do the Luddy. I need to practice that shit. Oh, then we get another banger in Fire Alarm. It's reaching the more experimental side of the spectrum with the musical choices from this album. At least, especially in the beginning of it, especially with the sample at the beginning. From what I want to say is that it gets really industrial for the intro, but oh my god, once the beat drops and once Uzi gets in, oh my god, it's a banger. It's a banger song. That's another song I want to hear live if I ever watch Uzi live. Oh my god, yeah, Fire Alarm goes so hard. then we get CS, which is it's a pretty controversial song from the album, cause it's practically just Uzi doing a cover of Chop Suey from System of a Down. I don't know if this will be a hot take or just me trying to be different, but I feel like I honestly feel like CS is kind of overhated. That's what I think. But I mean, I like Chop Suey. I like that album. I can't really say I like System of a Down. I haven't listened to much of their output. I listened to Toxicity though. It's a fucking fire album. Toxicity is a great album. And I honestly feel like it's not that bad of a cover. I mean, the energy's there. Would it have been better if they just left it off the album? Maybe. Do I think it's the worst cover of all time? No, I don't think so. But if Uzi really went into it and just made like a cover, like a full-on cover of the song, I feel like it would go really hard. Maybe mix it better, mix the vocals better. I feel like Uzi doesn't really have to lean in too much on the auto-tune. I'm really playing devil's advocate for this song. Basically, what I'm saying is it had a lot of potential, and I think it was overhated. Uzi should do a full-on cover of that song. It'd be pretty crazy. That's my hot take on it. You want to see a good cover, though? Oh, that Denzel Curry Bulls on Parade cover? Woo! That is a good cover. Oh, man. You gotta listen to that song for sure. Shout out to Denzel Curry. I'll see you on August 3rd. So yeah, CS. But we got another metal Uzi metal cut with Werewolf featuring Bring Me the Horizon. Okay, look, when I first looked at the track list, I was looking at the features. Obviously, we were looking for a Cardi feature, but instead we got Bring Me the Horizon, and you know, another artist that comes up. But looking at that, I'm like, I'm interested. I'm very interested. So when you listen to Werewolf, and it's like, God, this shit slaps. Werewolf slaps. Of course, Lil Uzi Vert is almost kind of non-existent in the song, but still, I fucking love that song. Maybe it would have been better if it was just on a Bring Me the Horizon album, just giving it to them, and just have it feature Uzi, maybe. But either way, it could have been on either album, and I probably still would have liked it. Fuck it. I'm glad it was on Uzi's album. Show rap fans Bring Me the Horizon. It'll be something they'll never expect. Man. Bring Me the Horizon, man. Then we get Pluto Mars, which is definitely not a metal cut, but it's still nice. It does bring back the more older Uzi that people probably know him for. And how he's talking about kind of like how, you know, he's kind of made it. Talking about how he's gotten the fame, or how he's kind of proved doubters wrong about how, you know, he wouldn't make it far, but now he's obviously one of the biggest artists in the modern era. You know, Yellow Diamond looked like Marge. Yeah, he kind of gets a little self-reflective about it too, which is it's kind of cool to see. More mellow, chill track. Next cut, which is the one featuring Don Toliver. Because of course, with a voice like Don's, you know, of course, why not? Oh yeah, this Patience is a very it's also still on the more mellow side, and what's the word? I guess it's in a way more. It's pretty psychedelic. I like it. I also like Pluto to Mars. So, and Don Toliver does his thing on this fucking track. Oh, really good feature. Then we got Days Come and Go. He's kind of talking about like insecurities. You know, another one of those more reflective type of cuts. It does have a more uplifting type of feel to it too, especially during the chorus. You know, Days Come and Go, but my love go and stay on the road. You know, all those talks about it feels like it's coming from a more motivational, what's the word, intention. It's intended to feel a little bit more motivational, so it's a neat little track. I need somebody just to vent to, like the AC. But he also said insecurities make me wish I was taller. Felt that. We're on the same boat, Uzi. But whatever. You know, everyone has insecurities. Just make the best of what you got. Yeah. Then we have Rehab, where it's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty much Uzi talking about the rehab process that they've been undergoing. And, you know, can't really say too much about it because rehab is a pretty serious thing to do. So I can commend them for, you know, at least opening up the subject about it. And then we end off on one of the most batshit insane songs of the album, The End, featuring Baby Metal, baby. Fucking Baby Metal. Yeah, you goddamn right. The Japanese metal band. And, oh god, I don't even know if chaotic's a good enough word to describe this song. It's just batshit insane. Baby Metal did this shit. Uzi popped in here and there, and they just collided and made a chaotic end to this chaotic album. And I fucking loved it. I loved that song. And then we also had some bonus tracks, which, you know, they're cool and all. I saw in a comment that that they've practically been songs that have been leaked for a while, and now they're just getting official releases, which is cool if you've been like a super deep Uzi fan from the beginning. But I don't really have too much to say about them, because I'm kind of just gonna talk about the main track list. So that's my little rundown of pretty much the Pink Tape. Like I said earlier, I really enjoyed this listen. Although it had a ton of tracks, there's also a ton of variety, which is better than having a ton of tracks sounding the same. Then I definitely get bored real fucking quick. Yeah, I'm only mentioning this now, but if you hear someone laughing in the background, that was my sister. She was playing Fall Guys at Gang Beats, I don't fucking know, but she was really loud. Camera caught that. Sorry. Nothing I can really do there. Maybe tell her to shut the fuck up! No, just kidding. But yeah, sorry about that. Are there songs that I would take out? Yes, there are. There are some songs that I could take or leave, but there are a good handful of great songs on this album, for me personally. Would I recommend this album? If you like Uzi, and if you if you like more than just rap, then sure, I definitely recommend you at least give this a listen. If you do have the time to listen to all of the tracks and see what you like about them, see what you don't like. If you don't like The End or Werewolf, then hey, that's your opinion, but your loss is my gain. Yeah, I think they did a great job on this album. So thank you, Uzi. Thank you to Pink Tape, and yeah, I give it 50 stars on the American flag. Thank you, America, and thank you, Lil Uzi Vert. And thank you to the color pink. That's my country colors right there. Pink. Oh fuck, that's my country colors there. Pink, white, and black. I fucking love this country. But yeah. Don't really have much else to say, except just hopefully you have the chance to listen to the album, and hopefully you like it. I guess I'll end it off by saying that Uzi, you need to add more fucking tour dates, man. What the fuck is this shit? We need more tour dates. And you definitely can sell out the Chase Center. What the fuck is this shit? You need bigger venues, that's for sure. Do the Chase Center! Do the Moda Center! Do anything on the West Coast. Do bigger events. Do more events. We need more. We need more of the US tour. Please, for your country, add more tour dates. If you can handle it, of course. If it isn't too taxing on your body, I'll respect your decision either way. Then again, Uzi is probably never gonna watch this video, but worth a shot, am I right? Guess I don't even know what to do. Do I even want to do a guitar outro? You know what? I think my outro is just gonna be me singing Flood of the Face and The End. How can you ever say Lil Uzi gay? Flood of the Face, mad at the rain, got a new house, a limited space, dive in the lake, wonder like sing, parking no brakes, pull up a tank, smoking that gas, go to the brakes. God, this song is so fucking good! I definitely need a Pink Tape vinyl, that's for sure. But, that's for another topic. Grab a little brush and a little makeup. How do you get the makeup on the table? Grab a little brush and a little table. You want to do? La 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 sing. Love is all we need. Woo! Here to make it to the gritty, yeah. Okay, that's enough.